Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I'm going to be doing a video all about NYX liquid lipsticks. I shared with you guys in my best of NYX video that I wanted to do a video kind of comparing all of NYX liquid lipsticks and really figuring out what the difference is between all of the different formulas. NYX is a giant brand, and so they put out so many different products, but really I wanted to see, like, are they different? Like, I wanted to know personally, and I asked you guys in that video if you guys would be interested in seeing a video like this, and a lot of you said yes. I'm going to start off with the Soft Matte Lip Cream. So this is kind of the OG matte liquid lipstick in my opinion. This is like the first one I really remember seeing. There are 34 shades on Ulta's website, and I mean, every shade you could ever imagine. So if you are someone who really wants like a specific shade, you might be able to find it in this line. It is a more like whipped texture. It's not a liquid. Honestly, like when you feel it, you feel like there's like nothing in there, or when you take the doe foot out, you'll see product, but eventually you're going to be like, is there anything even left? Just because it's a super thin formula and it's very whippy. I will say that it is a little bit drying because it is kind of that thin whipped texture. There's just not a lot of moisture in there, so at first when you put it on it feels pretty comfortable, but then almost within the first 10 minutes, you're like, wow, this is super dry. So it's not my favorite. It is pretty long wearing. I will say that I do have to kind of touch up, maybe not reapply the full thing, but I will like have to touch up maybe right in the center after I eat or drink something. But I don't know, they have a huge shade range. This isn't my favorite, but it's not a really bad product. It's just not really great either. And the one I'm showing is in this shade Zurich. So it's like a nice, just peachy nude color. Okay, next we have the lip oils. So this is the Slip Tease Full Color Lip Oil. I have the shade Entice. It's really pretty. It's like a purpley gray type of color. This has only 12 shades in the line, so it's not huge, but it's not super small either. This product is extremely liquidy, and it's a little bit slippery. Like the whole lip oil thing, I get where they're going with this. It is, like I said, a little slippery. You've got to be careful. If you don't wear a lip liner, be really careful around the edge, because the slightest little like movement, this product is so thin and has that really like oil-like texture that it will just kind of move outside the lip line really quick. So just be careful with that. This also goes on a little bit patchy. It's not my favorite formula, to be totally honest. I think because it does have that oil in there, sometimes the pigment isn't evenly distributed, so when you put it on your lips, it can look a little bit patchy. You can even it out, but it just might take a little bit more work. It is pretty long wearing. I would say it's more long wearing than the Soft Matte Lip Cream, because it kind of does that dry down like staining type of thing, although this is way more comfortable than the Soft Matte Lip Cream. That is something I love about this product, is that it is really comfortable, but like I said, because it's got that slip in it, you just got to be careful when you're applying it, because any like little movement outside the lip line and you'll have to fix it. So, and it is a little patchy, so that's kind of a drawback with that one. Alright, let's talk liquid suedes. This one has 24 shades in the line on Ulta's website. I'm wearing Soft Spoken today. It's a really pretty kind of deeper nude color. I have Soft Spoken and then Brooklyn Thorn. I showed this one in like my fall lip pick video. So these are a little bit different. I want to say these were the second, like first the Soft Matte Lip Creams were out for a long time, and then they released the liquid suedes. I really enjoy this formula. It goes on really even. It's kind of a satin finish. I wouldn't say it's completely matte. It's definitely got that little bit of a sheen to it. It's a more natural type finish instead of like completely matte. Very comfortable. It's so creamy and it goes on really even. It is a more liquid type of texture, so again, a lip liner will probably be better with this. I would say if you're gonna not wear a lip liner with any of them, it's probably the Soft Matte Lip Cream you can get away with the most. But otherwise, I would say use a lip liner with any kind of liquid lipstick, just because it's easier and, you know, it's a liquid product. It's gonna bleed. But anyways, these are, it says a cream lipstick on the packaging. And honestly, I agree with that. It is kind of, it feels like a cream lipstick on your lips, but it is in that liquid form. So it does last a little bit longer than some typical cream lipsticks. Again, it's not like the most long wearing. It definitely will kiss off onto things after I eat or drink. I might need to reapply or like touch up. So it's not like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the only thing you have to wear. But it is very, very comfortable. It definitely has that creaminess feel to it. These are probably my favorite like liquid lipstick from NYX because just of how creamy they are, how comfortable they are, and then the giant shade range is really nice as well. Also in this video, I'm not mentioning any of the metallics. I know that they have like the NYX Liquid Suede metallics or something, and then they have like the cosmic metals or something. I don't wear metallic lips. Homegirl cannot hang with metallic lips. It looks crazy on me. I don't like it. And honestly with those, it's like, well, the difference is the finish. You know, they have a metallic finish. That's the difference. Where with these, they didn't really specify like what the true difference was. So I wanted to really kind of dive into that. So just a little disclaimer of I'm not doing the cosmic or the metallic finish. Okay, so next I want to talk about the newest release, and this is the Love Out Loud it says, and this is what's so frustrating, and this is what made me want to do this video, is that it says Love Out Loud, but then it says cream lipstick right there. And I'm like, but I thought the Suedes were cream lipsticks, and to be honest, they look very similar. They're in like the same packaging, so I'm like, are you just trying to do the same product? So that's kind of what triggered this whole video, was these little products right here. So again, this is the Love Out Loud liquid lipstick. I have the shade Passionate, beautiful dark purple shade. There are only 6 colors in this line. Now it is the newest release, and I do know NYX kind of expands the ranges of colors in their lines as the product is out longer, like most brands do. So this is the smallest shade range, and I would say there's only like 1 or 2 kind of neutral colors. So this one is really pretty though. It's a really pretty dark purple, but if you're looking for just like a nude type of color, I would say go with what I'm going to talk about next, or the soft matte lip creams. But okay, is this different than the liquid Suedes is the #1 question. And yes, it is. So this is way thinner of a formula. It's not as creamy or thick as the liquid Suedes. It is a little bit thinner, and this does dry completely matte, where the liquid Suedes do not. They dry down more to a satin finish, and they have a little bit of a thicker consistency. This one is much, much thinner, and it dries very, very matte. Although I will say that it is not an uncomfortable liquid lipstick. I am very picky about my liquid lipsticks. I like a very specific type of formula. I either like ones like the Bare Minerals that are kind of more moussey and have a little bit more moisture in them, or I like ones that are really thin and you feel like you're wearing nothing. Like, I don't really like thick liquid lipsticks. Homegirl just cannot hang with that. This is one of those very thin liquid lipstick formulas where it kind of feels like you're not wearing anything on your lips, but it still feels a little comfortable. Like, it has a little bit of give in it. You don't feel like, oh my gosh, my lips are dying, like they need a drink of water when you're wearing this. It feels pretty comfortable, and it does wear pretty long. I will say it does not kiss off onto things. If you do eat something greasy like pizza, or you know, you drink something hot or something like that, it might wear off just a smidge, but I don't mind that because I feel like with that, you get a little bit more of that comfortable feeling on the lips. So this is different than the liquid Suedes in the fact that it does dry down matte and the formula is much, much thinner. Although this one has a scent that the liquid Suedes do not. I don't know why, but this kind of smells like, I want to just make sure I get it right. It smells like grape flavored chemicals. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't smell like straight up artificial grape, but it's not like just straight up chemicals either. It's like a fruity chemical smell. It's very odd. I will say I do notice it as I'm applying, but after a while, once the product dries down, I don't notice it anymore. It doesn't like have a taste or anything like that. So it's not anything that's horrible, but if you're sensitive to smells, you might not like this one. Okay. Lastly, I want to talk about the lip lingeries. This one, they definitely have the most nudes in this line. I think that was kind of the gimmick, or like the marketing thing that they were doing when they first came out, was that it was a bunch of different nude shades. They do have 24 colors in this line. I love this formula. It's almost similar to the Bare Minerals formula in the sense that it is a more whippy type of texture. It has a little bit more moisture. It has a more like satin matte finish. I wouldn't say it's as shiny as the liquid Suedes, but it's not as matte as the Love Out Louds. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. It's a very, very comfortable formula. It does kiss off onto things. It is a little bit, you know, like transfer, you know, it's not transfer proof. What's the other one? Like transfer, it will transfer? I don't know what word I'm looking for. I would say it's kind of like if the Love Out Louds and the Soft Matte Lip Cream had a baby, it would be the Lip Lingeries, if that makes any sense. There's so many nude shades in this line, like I was saying. So this one I'm holding up is Lace Detail. It's a really pretty, just like everyday nude type of color. I love it. I would say that the most long wearing one is the Love Out Loud. Otherwise, all of the rest of them are going to be ones that you're probably going to have to reapply eventually. Maybe not as much as like a typical lipstick, but you will have to reapply them after eating or drinking something. The one I would say that wears down the most would be the Soft Matte Lip Cream. This one I definitely have to reapply the most out of all of these. I don't know why. I think it's because it's a super thin type of formula. But yeah, I have to reapply this one the most. So overall, I don't hate any of these. I like them. I think they all kind of have a place. The ones that I would think are like the most similar would be the Liquid Suedes and the Lip Lingeries. I think that while they're different, you know, this one has a more whippy type texture. This one is more liquid. This one is a little bit thinner. This one is a thicker cream formula. But overall on the lips, I think that they look pretty similar. I don't know, and I think they feel pretty similar. I think maybe these feel a little bit thinner, and they dry down maybe a little bit more matte, but overall, I don't know how truly different these are. So I get why they have these two different products. I don't know as a consumer if I notice a huge difference, if that makes any sense. But I'm really happy I did this video because I really got to see, you know, why each product has a place. And I got to see if they are truly different. And yeah, they are. The ones that I would say you could probably, well, the one I would say you could probably get rid of would be the Lip Tease or Slip Tease lip oils. These just aren't the best formula in my opinion. This is probably the formula that I like the least out of everything, just because it's a little patchy, it's a little thin, it's a little slippery. It just kind of feels not great, and I don't love it. So I would say if you're gonna skip out on one completely, it would be this one. But yeah, I'm really happy I did this video and I kind of got to see everything. So if you guys liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching and for really wanting this video. It was really fun to do and kind of compare. And like I said, I have little notes down here to make sure I knew what each one did and the finish and everything like that. So it was really fun. I will totally do lipsticks and lip glosses from NYX if you guys want to, or any other brands. Just NYX is the one that sticks out that has like the most different formulas of lipsticks and all that crap. So anyways, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.